Yeah, okay. So in last session, just we discussed about overview of Microsoft Azure. Am I right? So now you people tell me what is the Microsoft Azure? Any idea?
It is a comprehensive set of cloud service which can be accessed through global network from
Yes.
the data centers.
Yeah, correct. Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can deploy, manage, and access the application through global network data centers. It's called Microsoft Azure. Okay, I'm repeating. Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers. Is called Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah, next. Next. So, do you know when Microsoft Azure came to the picture? In the year 2010. Okay. Later, they have changed the name Windows. What is that? Windows Azure to Microsoft Azure in the year 2014. So from 2014, Microsoft invited a new deployment model and they renamed Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah, as I said, in every cloud computing, there are three types of cloud service deployment models. What are they? One is as, other one is what? PaaS. Next,
Yes.
infrastructure as a service. Yeah, PaaS in the sense platform as a service. SaaS in the sense software as a service. So in our day-to-day life that we are performing in our daily tasks for our personal as well as office, already we are entered into software as a service. Okay, could you please let me know best example for SaaS?
Google
Anyone?
Drive,
Yeah,
Google
Office
Mail.
365. You must, yeah, Office 365, you must say that product. Microsoft 365. Now the name has been changed to what? Recently, Microsoft, what is that? 365. Okay, so it has around 30 plus components, guys. Okay, all of them comes under what? Software as a service. Best example, Outlook, MS Teams, Power BI, Power Automation, SharePoint, MS Teams, and MS Excel, Word, PPT. These all comes under what? Microsoft 365. Okay. Yeah. Next. Next, there are three types of cloud computings are there in the market. There are three types of cloud computings in the market. What are they? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Public in the sense the services which can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Now if people tell me I am accessing tcs.com, is it public or private? Is it public site or private site?
Public.
Yeah, public site. Okay, yeah. Next. So this is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure. As he said, there are different types of cloud computing are there in the market. Vendors, I mean, as he said, these are the list. Microsoft Azure, AWS, Google, OpenStack, Oracle, IBM, Alibaba. Got it, guys? Microsoft Azure, AWS, Google, OpenStack, Oracle, IBM, Alibaba. Okay, so as I said in yesterday, what is that? Microsoft Azure is very popular. Why I'm saying is, you know already, one is less cost. Okay, Microsoft providing their products with less cost. Okay, next, 24/7 support. Next, as 50% of products are related to Microsoft in the market, they can provide with cheaper cost with better services to customers. Also, you know, right? Last 5 decades, Microsoft ruling entire market. What is that? Microsoft ruling entire market. Best example, ChatGPT. Now Copilot. Microsoft Copilot, you know, right? Already they have integrated with each and every product. That is going to be big revolution. As I said, Nadella Satya has planned to visit Hyderabad this year. Door itself around 4:30 to. Okay, yeah. Next, another thing is, see, this is the best proof. I am going to azure.microsoft.com. Kindly requesting you remember only this URL. I am not going to ask you to remember anything. Okay, so many people are asking about documentation. So nowadays, forget about documentation, guys. Why? Because every day we are getting new enhancement into the product. Every month we are getting updates. Okay, every 3 months we are getting lot of changes in the product as well as in the market. So documentation part, forget about it. Okay, so this is the one and only URL for entire Azure product. Okay, if you had any questions, any doubts, Microsoft clearly providing the documentation. Microsoft clearly providing the documentation. Some people request us, what is that? Refer some books. Okay, so I will share the few books, but my suggestion is now market is running super fast. Lot of changes are coming and sitting top of each and every product. Okay, yeah. Next, so this documentation, Microsoft, if they have added any features, okay, that updation you can identify in this documentation. Clear? So finally, what I want to say is, if someone said the documentation, that is old documentation. Okay, yeah. Next, now see, I am comparison between AWS and Azure. Okay, yeah. Just go to Google. This is Microsoft site only. Azure versus AWS. See, this is the Microsoft official site only. I am not going to use. That's why I said, what is that? Azure.microsoft.com. This is the official site from Microsoft where we can use for all services, information, configuration, everything. Okay, see, directly they have provided the comparison Azure versus AWS. Okay, if this statement was wrong, AWS people can file the case against of Microsoft. Okay, yeah. See, why all organization all over the world recognize Azure over AWS is most trusted cloud computing for enterprise features and hybrid environment. Okay, pay less with Azure. See, directly they given presentation in Azure, one service cost. Assume that 1 rupee. In AWS, they are paying 5 rupees. Okay, that is quite common, right? Best example, you would like to purchase rice. If you go and purchase it directly from farmer, you will get one rice bag is assume that 1,000 rupees. If you go for one D-Mart, if you go for any shops, they will same rice, they will sell it for 1,500. There would be 500 difference. Same funda. As I said, most of the products are belongs to Microsoft. As usual, they can sell their products with less cost. Basic funda that is. Okay, yeah. Next best example, Windows 11 is there. If you directly purchase it in Windows 11 with Azure, you may get the 10,000 rupees for license. Assume that. Same license, if you would like to purchase it through AWS, you have to spend 15K. Okay, that is basic. Now, see, if you are using already any Microsoft product with the same license, you can migrate it into Azure. Okay, so with you need not spend additional cost. Okay, clearly that is what here saying, maximize performance and value for migrated SQL Server workloads. And okay, see, Azure SQL Server in Azure $13, in AWS $198, almost 150% higher than Azure. Okay, yeah, see, get more value from existing Microsoft investment. What they are saying is, already you are using Microsoft product with the same cost, you can migrate it to Azure. Okay, there is no additional cost you have to pay. Okay, yeah, next. Other thing is, see, here, MetLife, okay, all top Fortune 500 companies, they are using Microsoft Azure. Okay, more than 95% of Fortune 500 companies, they are using Microsoft Azure. Okay, clear? Yeah, next. Other thing is, this is the overview of Microsoft Azure. Why Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? So I am showing you, I am telling you truth. These two are big competitors in the market. Okay, so this is the main difference between Microsoft Azure and AWS. Okay, yeah, great. Now see, as he said, there are around 20 plus certification paper for Azure. There are multiple technologies, right? Like SAP, okay, and Azure for SAP, Azure Artificial Intelligence, Azure Machine Learning, okay, Azure Data Science, Azure Administration DevOps, Azure Development and Azure Architect. Okay, like we have a number of certifications. To know about any certifications, just go to Microsoft official site. Okay, Microsoft official site. So this is what, see, wherever you go, you can see Copilot. Copilot is Microsoft product. They have developed using artificial intelligence. Right? Okay, Copilot, you might have hearing, this is the new word for you. Copilot in a sense, that is Microsoft AI. Okay, get more about Copilot. That is artificial intelligence. See how everyday AI, what is that? Companion can help to enhance your life and work. Okay, yeah, great. Forget about it. Now, at end of the URL, just type learning. Okay, learning. See, scroll down, see browse certificates. Okay, see, there are multiple products, Azure Dynamics 365, Microsoft Defender, Microsoft Entra, etc., etc. Forget about it. Just I am looking for Azure product. The moment when you select Azure product, clear. So it will display all Azure related certifications, guys. These many certifications are there. Okay, I am looking for what? Azure administration. See, here AZ104 is a Azure administration. Okay, Azure administration. So I have prepared the syllabus based on what is that? This certification information, guys. Okay, so see, this is the AZ104. Okay, so the certification number has changed many times. Earlier it is AZ100, next AZ101, next AZ103, now AZ104. So even once you have certified, that you should renew for every 2 years, guys. Earlier, if you had completed one certification like Java and .NET, that is lifetime valid. Now things are getting changed. When you write uncertified, okay, that will be valid 1 or 2 years. So after 1 or 2 years again, what is that? You have to renew the certificate. If there is a gap, again you have to write the fresh exam. That is how things are happening nowadays. Why? Because as I said, right, lot of changes are coming to the market, IT industry, and they are imposing into every product. So you should upgrade as per their requirement. Okay, yeah, next. So main things is storage, governance, compliance, virtual network, and other services. These are the skills measured. They have mentioned. Okay, the each and every certification cost 4,800 official cost, guys. Okay, 4,800 is the official cost. Okay, yeah, next. Now, have a look. So yeah, so this is the word. US dollars $165. Here I am mentioning India. See 4,800 rupees. Okay, so including GST and all, it will go 6,000. You know, right? Indian central government for all educations GST cost would be 18%. Education and banking sector, as per I know. Okay. Even in bank also, if there is no minimum balance, charges are would be 500 plus GST. 500 18% GST, uh, around 100 rupees. Okay, that is how they will calculate it. So including GST, around it will go 6,000. Now schedule exam. Okay, so if you want to write the exam, click on schedule exam. Directly you can do that. Okay, getting your profile, everything you will get it, your Gmail ID and all. Okay, here you can write it down. See, here it is showing Nizam Pat, my details already provided. 104. Okay, prefer language English. When I click on next, I'm telling you how to apply for exam. Okay, yeah, it's different. Okay, you can select it and use it, guys. Okay, clear. Pay the amount, and it will ask you the details for what. Pay the exam, whether it is in testing center. Okay, select it and you can appear that exam. Okay, yeah, great. So this is about what, total overview of Azure portal. Now you tell me if we had any questions so far, so that I am going to present it, the syllabus which I am going to cover. Anyone? Can I take it as no? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, now see, this is the paper. One zero four. Okay, this is the certification syllabus. Have a look quickly. We'll go through that, and I will also share with you this documentation. Okay, yeah. Next, see module one, introduction about cloud computing. As PaaS SaaS. Okay, already discussed. Module two, Azure platform. Okay, here there are different types of subscriptions which Microsoft providing. What is the subscription? Any idea? Subscription. You people are calling out like Azure. What is that? Netflix subscription. Okay, and Amazon Prime subscription. What does it mean exactly? What is a subscription? Yes,
Registering.
it's a license. Okay, it's a license. Even in Netflix, we have different types of licenses, right? Mobile license, TV plus laptop license. So no. Okay, same way here we have n number of license subscriptions they are providing. Okay, one is free trial, pay as you go model, and enterprise edition. and Visual Studio Enterprise, Visual Studio Premium, Visual Studio Development. Like that, we have n number of subscriptions. Okay, based on requirement, we will adapt them. Okay, if we go for free trial, will you able to create one virtual machine with high configuration? For example, I need 256 GB RAM and 100 CPUs. Is it acceptable? No. So if you want such kind of configuration, then you have to go for high-end subscription. Okay, so that's all will be taken care by your organization. You need not have to worry about it. Okay, yeah, next. Now, this is storage account. Nowadays, storage is one pillar of Microsoft Azure, guys. I can say there are 4 or 5 pillars of Microsoft Azure. One of the pillar is what? Storage. Nowadays, storage is big important, right? For example, if people are watching Netflix and Amazon Prime videos, each video now Ultra HD videos, right? They are occupying around 7 GB storage. 7 GB into assume that 1 lakh videos are there. 7 lakh into 7 GB. Sorry, 1 lakh into 7 GB. Around you have to pay 700 petabytes of data. Where they can store that such kind of data? Using storage account only. Okay, yeah. So you know, right? Amazon Prime, they are using AWS storage. That is the truth. Even Netflix earlier they were using AWS storage only. Netflix. Netflix is the big customer for AWS. Now they are migrating to Azure, guys. You can Google it. Netflix started migrating their what is that data into Azure. Yes, you can get information in Google. There was official deal happened last year. Okay, yeah, even our Reliance people, they are using our Azure only. All Reliance data centers, they are integrating with Azure data centers. Okay, yeah, next. Now, this is about what? Storage administration. Storage administration means data. Okay, how much storage we need to allocate for customers. Okay, that all we'll discuss about module 6. And permissions. For example, there is a 10 TB storage. All 10 TB storage, we cannot give the permission for all the users. We will divide the partition, whichever the requirement, whatever the data they would like to access, according to that we will provide the word permissions. Okay, yeah, that's it. See, this is about what? Networking. Wherever you go, networking is a crucial component, guys. Networking. Without networking, there is no device in the world. Got it? Your mobile. Okay. Nowadays, everything is remote. Okay. So automation is happening everywhere, every industry. So for every device in the world, they have networking. Nowadays, uh, you know, right? You are under monitoring. You are under monitoring. You know, right? In Google, there is a one feature. Wherever you go, that location is recorded. How many of you know that one? For example, today I have visited Pugutpalli, one restaurant. That would be recorded. So I went to somewhere like AMD Mall. Yeah, that also would be recorded. Today you have visited these 2 places. Like that, it will record it. Do you know that feature is there? Yes or no? At least yes or no?
No, sir.
No.
No? Yes, it is there, guys. Don't use it for personal. Okay, so your location should not tracking, guys. I will show you end of this session if you don't know. Uh, that's what with softwares there are big challenges, big advantages, big disadvantages as well. Now, virtual missions. So what is the virtual mission? The name itself, it is describing virtual mission. Nowadays, everything is virtual. Am I right? Even our life become as a virtual. Yes or no? Best example, our meeting is happening through virtual or physical?
Virtual.
Virtual. What does it mean? Physically deployed somewhere and virtual be accessing from somewhere is called virtual. అంతే కదా, మన సర్వర్లు ఎక్కడో ఉంటాయి, మనం ఇక్కడ కూర్చొని యాక్సెస్ చేస్తున్నట్టు వర్చువల్లీ యాక్సెస్ చేస్తాం. You are present in somewhere, you are communicating to someone else, that is happening virtual. Okay, so without virtual machine, there is no technology in the market. Why? Because each and every application should deploy on top of virtual machine only. Whether it is backend, whether it is cloud, whether it is on premises, whatever it is, the application must and should be deployed on top of virtual machine. Okay, yeah, next. Now other thing is app services. So up to 10 model whatever I have discussed so far, they all comes under as guys, infrastructure as a services. Okay, from model 11, this is what app services. App services are PaaS, platform as a service. You need not worry about servers and all. Everything would be taken care by Microsoft. Okay, next, storage backup and recovery services. Okay, for example, if any services get crashed, how we can recover it, that we'll see models 12 and 13. Okay, 13 is SQL Server. Nowadays if you want to install and configure the SQL Server, that was big headache. Okay, purchase the license, download the software, install and configure, manage the rules, manage the apply the policies. That is big headache. Nowadays nothing guys. How we people are accessing the Gmail, right? Same way we can access Azure SQL Server as well. Okay, that is the compatibility they are providing. Next, now this is what metrics. Metrics in the sense we will monitor the services, guys. Services in the sense virtual machine is there and app services are there. What is the CPU utilization, configuration, how many people are accessing? Okay, that all you can track. Right? Yeah. Now, see, this is about what Azure Active Directory. Azure Active Directory is another pillar of Microsoft product and which will manage all employee information. When you join one company, for example, tomorrow you people are joining to one TCS organization, you will get one email ID, right? For example, praveen@tcs.com. tcs.com means here, what is that? Domain. That domain will be mapped to Active Directory. Okay, so that is about what Active Directory. And here we can say manage the permissions. For example, you are the database administrator. I am the Windows administrator. Someone storage administrator. As per their requirement, we have to manage the permissions. That all we will see 28th model. Now backup and restore operations. Wherever you go, backup and restore operations are mandatory. Okay, next model 22, 23, 24, these all IAC. These all comes under what? IAC. IAC means infrastructure as a code. Fully automation, guys. Something you would like to automate in Azure, these three are comes under IAC. PowerShell, ARM template, Terraform. Okay, ARM template, instead Microsoft they have changed. Now bicep, guys. Bicep. Recent technology they have introduced bicep. Recently, new technology. Okay, still people are using ARM to adapt new thing. It requires some time. Okay, yeah. So this is about what overview of Microsoft Azure and 25th module about GitHub. Do you know what is the GitHub? GitHub. For example, there is a project where can we maintain our project source code? Where can we maintain our project source code? Repository. What is that? Repository. Clear? Yes. That is about GitHub. Do you know whose product now it is GitHub? Anyone? Who has purchased that GitHub at present? That is Microsoft product, guys. GitHub earlier that is open source, now purchased by Microsoft. Okay, yeah. Next, this is about what? AZ104. Now, another thing is Azure DevOps. Okay, yeah, have a look. AZ DevOps is, what is that? 400. What is the certification paper, guys? AZ 400. Yeah, 400. Okay, Azure DevOps comes under totally SaaS, software as a services. Uh, you may have queried that DevOps in the sense people are asking about what are the tools you are going to cover. In Azure has their own product, guys. Okay, so every pipeline we can configure it with Azure DevOps. When you go for open source DevOps, okay, there are many modules like Jenkins, Ansible, Chef, Puppet, and all. All these functionality they have included with Microsoft Azure itself. I need not go ahead with again open source tools. Okay, something which you are not happy with Microsoft provided services, happily you can go for third party that supported by Azure. You can integrate third party tools with Azure. Okay, see, these are all basic. Okay, these are all about Agile model. Agile in the sense, have you heard about it? Agile, that is SDLC, guys, software development life cycle. Okay, so which contains these are the main models: Azure boards, repos, pipeline, artifacts, and test plan. Many people are asking about that after joining the company, how we will get the work. Okay, you will get the work through Agile model only, guys. Nowadays, you will not get work by email. Someone will not be assigned to you under everything managing in Agile process. Okay, your project lead or Agile Scrum Master, they will create the task assigned to you. By tomorrow, when you go to the office and access the portal, whatever the allocated task to you, it will be appear. And even you will get by email alert. Okay, so this all CI/CD pipeline. DevOps in the sense, just remember CI/CD pipeline. That's it. You need not think about any other words. DevOps in the sense, what is the full form of the DevOps? Development and operations together. Okay. Previously, development is different, operation team is different. Developer's task is once they have developed the application code, once testing is over, they will keep it in repository, that is GitHub. Where exactly operation team will come into the picture, they will pull the code, build and deploy into production environment. So there is no communication between these two teams. By integrating or by merging these teams, they introduce word called DevOps, development and operations. Okay, simple word, the combination of development and operations teams together is called DevOps. Okay, so that is automation, CI/CD pipeline, continuous integration and continuous delivery, continuous deployment. Continuous integration and continuous deployment. You know, right? Nowadays, development is happening continuously. Deployment also should be happening continuously. That's why, you know, right? After Agile came into the picture, every 15 days once you may get one change. Best example, you people are using phone pay app, right? In COVID, before COVID or COVID time, when you open phone pay app, it say there is a new version app. Could you please update your mobile? Could you please update your app? Have you experienced that kind of patches? Right? Yes or no? If you open any app in your mobile,
Yes.
you will get one notification, right? There is a new version app, please update it. Those kind of changes you are getting every 15 days. There is no guarantee of you will get the updates for every 15 days based on there. Whatever the changes they are implementing, they are pushing into the market. That's it, immediately, on immediate base efforts. Okay, yeah, so that is what continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, yeah, so that is what Azure DevOps. Here we are discussing about how to configure the pipeline, okay, how to create the release pipeline, what is the agile model, and what is the container and Docker. Docker Kubernetes, I am going to add it here. What is the AKS Azure Kubernetes? What is the container? What is the Terraform? How we can integrate Terraform with Azure DevOps? Okay, and monitoring in Azure DevOps and plugins. What are the plugins we are going to use it? Okay, next, how to install the Docker Windows and the Linux operating system. Okay, Terraform automation. Right. Next, at end of the course, I will show you about how to create Jenkins server in Azure. That is the these are about AZ104 and 400 syllabus. Okay. Yeah, I will share with you this documentation and I will explain you about projects, guys. Entire project, how we can process and automation in Azure and through Azure DevOps. I will explain you 3 projects. Okay, how to configure process and deployment through DevOps. That is enough. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free and ask me, and you can unmute yourself and you can proceed with your queries. So in next session on Monday, next session I am going to explain about how to subscribe for Azure free trial. Then we will go through the Azure portal, whatever the features they have provided. Okay, that we will continue it on Monday. I do not want to make confusion. We will go slowly one by one. Services we will adopt in detail. Yeah, any queries, any doubts, you can unmute itself. If you feel shy, you can type message in chat. Saturday, Sunday, yeah, this Saturday, Sunday only, guys. Going forward, we will have the sessions on Saturdays. Okay, Sunday, based on availability and all, I will take it. Okay, first 2 Saturdays are based on thing. There is no session. Later we'll see. Yes, guys, I will share the sample resume by including main and important and bullet points. Using same resume, you can modify yourself and keep your project. Yes, I will help you out by sharing uh, resume format. Yeah.
Are you going to cover Linux basic and networking?
Sorry, what is that?
Linux basic and networking.
Yeah, Linux basics, yes. In virtual machine, I explain you, right? There are 2 types of virtual machines, Windows and Linux. In Windows, how we can host the application, I will show you. I will show you how to create the Linux machine. On top of it, how to manage the operations. Yes, I will show you.
And networking concept.
Sorry, networking. Yes. What is the public, what is the private? How we can access the service with private network? That I will cover. Okay. Queries? Any doubts? So Linux and all, I will cover initially itself, guys. So day after tomorrow, I mean, from 3rd session, I will show you Windows. Okay, and the 5th session onwards, we will discuss about Linux only. Scripting languages, I will cover PowerShell, Terraform. PowerShell, Terraform, ARM templates. These three I will cover. Yeah. From fifth session itself, I will cover Linux basics, guys. Yeah. Any more queries? Any doubts? Anything? It's fine. You can unmute yourself and shoot up me. Shoot up me means shoot up your queries to me. Yeah, so the timings would be 8 to 9, guys. 8 to 9 a.m. That will be changed next week mid. I mean Thursday or Friday. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Actually, I just need your help. Actually, there is in DurgaSoft, I got there is two types of codes, right? One is AWS with DevOps, right?
Yes.
And another one is Azure Administrations with DevOps.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. Actually, just I want to know nowadays, which one is better? Like which one is better to do this course? I just need your help.
Yeah, that's what Azure. My 100 strong suggestion is go for Azure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Because Azure has lot of features which features are not available in AWS. Nowadays, people are talking about AI. Okay,
Yeah.
AI has been already integration with Azure. So AWS people now they have started.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
I heard, if you do AWS, then more technical questions will come in interview. Is it correct?
Not like that. So that all depends on market, right?
Yeah.
There is a requirement, they will check about only basics and hide. Okay. If there is no requirement, position is only one position and all. That all don't what is that? Don't trust them. That all depends on project and company requirement.
Yeah. Huh.
You know, right? We have seen that in COVID. If you say what is the Azure, people are got hired. Am I right? Now, yeah, now as you said, IT markets there would be little bit fluctuating. Okay,
Yeah.
even though if you had 10 years of experience, strong in subject, people are not getting jobs enough. Okay, that is not true. That all depends on market.
Market. Huh. Yeah. Okay then. Okay. Thank you.
No issues. Yeah, thanks
Hello.
for your patience. Thanks for your time.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
As you said that you will be providing projects for Azure and as well as DevOps or both same.
Yes, correct. Azure as well as DevOps.
It's totally 3 plus 3, 6 projects.
Yes.
Thanks.
The networking part, are you covering fully?
Sir, which one?
Networking.
Yes, I will cover administration. I shown you the syllabus, right? So how we can configure our own private network, how we can install VPN in our local machine, how we can establish the connection from local to Azure cloud. That all I will show you.
Okay. For example, routing, peering, that kind of concepts are you covering, right?
Yeah, routing and all I will configure. I will explain about it. But
Okay.
if you need in detail, if you are looking for only networking, that is big topic. There is a separate paper, Azure Network Engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, that comes under, that is the base for Azure Cyber Security again. That's what I said, right? There are 20 plus certification papers are there. There is a Azure networking paper as well, Azure Cyber Security paper as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so when you go for administration, no, they will expect knowledge about networking, guys. They won't give you any task related to network. Why? Because already network expert should be there to design entire network. Why? Because entire your product depends on network. If you do small mistake, that will cost to make it down for entire client network. So they won't allocate any task related to network. Okay, so they will hire separately Cisco networking certified experts and MSDN certified experts and all. Okay, how much is required for Azure administration? That network and all I will cover, like a firewall implementation, firewall DAS, okay, routing, firewall implementation. That all different topic.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, after this course, what certification we can go for?
You can go for 104 and AZ 400, guys.
Okay.
Kumar asking, is there any help with coupon for MS certification? No coupons they are providing. As I said, the certification cost itself 6,000. Got it, guys? No one will provide that coupons. You have to bear yourself. Please be appear for testing center for exam. Get it clear. Yeah, thanks for your time. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Happy weekend.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.